Hey, what's up, guys? Well, it's been about a week or so since I've checked in. Hope you guys been doing well. Hope you have enjoyed recent fights and made money if you placed any wagers. Just kind of wanted to do a quick recap of things that happened this past weekend. Now, if you watched my last video, which I didn't make a video for this past weekend talking about picks, because I actually said what I would do in my post-fight video for the Torres Herndon fight. All right. If you took my advice, if you parlayed Jack Catterall on the money line with Khamzat in his fight against Usman, if you parlayed those two, you would have been in the money. So congrats if you did that. All right. It came out to a minus 167 at the best. At the time I was looking at it on BetMGM. All right. Now, for disclosure, what I did, I actually wanted to improve my odds. So what I did was I took those two plays and I parlayed them with my, upcoming very confident sort of lock pick, even though I don't believe in locks, but a play that I'm very confident in, and it's at very high odds, and that is John Jones over, a very inactive and old Stipe Miocic, all right, coming up in November. All right, if Stipe only has a punch of chance in that fight, and if he knocked out Jones, it'd be one of the most shocking things I've ever seen. I'm expecting complete domination. Jones should stop him, all right. Now, having said that, that parlay would have hit if you did a two-teamer, or if you put it with maybe some other plays that would have hit. But guys, it was a domination by Catterall. The Khamzat Usman fight, I didn't even watch that fight, all right, because I was working as it was going on. Khamzat won, that's all I cared about, all right. Now, what I would like to touch on is the Alexis Rocha Santillan fight, all right. Guys, I'm a bit hurt. That was a big missed opportunity by me, and I actually looked into that fight very briefly one morning. I was like, who was this guy Rocha's fighting? I figured it was just, typical golden boy. We find a guy with a good record that we can sell a fight with, but our guy's gonna be favored to win. If it goes to the scorecard, he's gonna win. That's what I figured, right? I looked at Santillan, I looked at some footage, I looked at his box rate, saw that he was 31-0. That 30 or whatever it was, that caught my eye. And I just I looked at some footage, and he looked good. I thought I saw aggressive come forward southpaw. All right, that was my breakdown of him as I watched footage of him. All right, but did I think he would stop Rocha? No, I didn't. I thought that would be a decision fight, and of course, if we went to a decision on the Golden Boy card, I was expecting the Golden Boy fighter to win, regardless of how the fight went. All right. So I stayed away from it. I don't think he has a ton of knockouts or a high knockout percentage either, and maybe that sort of held me back too. I was not expecting a complete one-sided domination. The guy was with a plus 400 underdog, and then on top of that, guys, pro boxing odds, and there were two casinos that they showed having the stoppage problem for Santillan, right? They were giving a plus 1200 on this guy to get a stoppage against Alexis Rocha, man. Plus 1200, man. I didn't see no movement. It looked like the line was just there and nobody was touching it. Maybe some people played it, but I tell you, that was a gold mine, a huge miss, man. Plus 1200, that would have been a nice payday. But I just didn't see that coming. So that was one of the missed bets of the year. That's one that needs to be put down. All right. My takeaway, guys, is you look at that fight, it looked like guys in two different weight classes, man. Santillan was thick, man. A big, 147 pounder. It looked like a 47 versus a 54 or 47 versus a 40. Just the frame, how thicker he was than Rocha, how wider his back was, man. Almost like Rocha was at a disadvantage size-wise, man. And Sergio Moore on the broadcast talking about how big a Rocha was than Santillan. I don't know what the hell he was talking about, man. Santillan was much, wider, and the guy was looking huge in there compared to Rocha. So, I wish I would have been watching that fight live. Up to the third round, according to the broadcast, they were still giving better than even money on Santillan, man, just on the money line. And man, that could have been profitable, but it was homecoming weekend in my hometown, and I was out, so I missed out on that, man. But really, that's it. Just kind of wanted to make a quick video to catch up with you, talk about this past weekend. I will be talking soon about the Fury and Ngannou fight. That's the big fight this weekend coming up. We all expecting Fury to win, but as far as betting strategies and all that, I'll talk about that soon as I see more odds released. But until then, I hope you guys are doing well. Take care, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.